I have not tasted bread in 4 weeks. After 12 weeks, see, when I handle that bread right this, the bread will like, Landry. I don't know if it's still ideal to keep saying Happy New Year on the 31st of January, but this is my first time of seeing you guys on video. Happy New Year to you. I thought let's have a conversation while I do my skincare. This is a thingy. What do you call this? A toner that I'm using. It's a lotion PIGM 400. It's nearly finished, but I don't think I'll replace it because there are other better toners that I found. But yeah, so how you doing? It's been quiet for me for the past few weeks. Not because nothing is happening. I've just been like taking my time. I started going live every lunchtime this week. Sometimes I save it, sometimes I don't save it. I think I've got 2 lives on my channel if you're interested. And what I do during my live is I got coloring for adults. I got different coloring books, and I go on live and I just color and just chat with people. And I found that going live regularly actually grows my channel more than doing a video on the grid. I don't know what that is, but we're now at 340 subscribers. So if you're seeing me for the first time on your grid, my name is Lanray. Welcome to my channel, where I have conversations about why it is or how it is that we do the things that we do, ask questions about things that make us human, that connect us as humans. So if that's your vibe, I also share my travels as well. Like if I go anywhere interesting, or if I eat at a restaurant that's interesting, I share that as well. So I'm not that type of channel that's got a niche, if you like. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But I just share things that I love. And that's it. Do you like that painting in the back? So one of the things I've been doing during the Christmas break, during the 2-week Christmas holiday, I painted my office space. I've always wanted an accent wall, and so I painted my wall black and then the other parts of the room white. And I think it works because that painting just stands out. Do you like it? Look at that. I still need to find a proper way to hang it because it's still stretched out canvas, but it's a painting by my friend Yusuf Aina, who is a Nigerian artist. I bought that from him. Yeah. So what was I saying? So what have I been doing? The first thing I did was go out and finish the production of our podcast that's coming out on the 14th of February. If you know, my friend and I, BC Alimi, we run a production company together. We came out with a short film last year, and this year we are focusing on the audio part of the production. So it's a podcast that is being hosted by BC Alimi called How I Met My. And yes, we've done our second to the last episode on How I Met My, and today is BC's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday! And it is, we interview and talk to couples, and they share how they met. Because I think it's interesting. People meet in various places. They meet on the apps now. It's so different from how people used to meet. I don't know. How did you meet your partner years ago, where it's like they probably meet in church or somebody introduces them? People still meet that way, but I think the way people meet is expanded beyond what it used to be. So there's the apps now. People meet on the apps, and yeah. So we interview interesting couples, focusing this season mostly on queer couples, because the production company is actually telling queer stories in the diaspora and on the continent of Africa. So, and 2 of the episodes will be guests from Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to Nigeria, but BC is going to Nigeria. What else? Oh, what I did, I used people who do skincare on screen, on video. How do they do it? This One Thing peptide serum is really good. It's K-Beauty, one of the Korean products. K-Beauty have a way of, they've got good products that are accessible to all, so not that expensive. I like this. It's like it makes your skin glow. And then this Merit. This is my second bottle. You shake it, you pump to, it's also a serum. They actually do mostly makeup. I bought um, a blusher from them, and then I got this serum, and I really love it. It's called Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I really, really love it. So I went to get another bottle. This is the second one because I love dewy skin. I don't like, even when I do makeup, which I don't wear a lot of makeup, I love my skin to be dewy. I don't like it to be all matted. So we recorded all 8 episodes, and last week or the week before was when we recorded the final 3. So I was out and about doing that. And then last weekend, I went to see ABBA Voyage. My best friend's daughter, Antonia Edwards, is one of the musicians on the show. So if you're an ABBA fan, which most of the songs I was just like, oh, I remember my dad had that record and I had that record. I'm like, oh yeah, that song. They have loads of hits. If you're a fan of ABBA, I would recommend it. Also, if you are interested in how maybe the future of music might be as a musician, a live musician, maybe that's where music is going, especially for legacy artists. I think that's the direction that it may be going. So they have live musicians and live bands and backup singers on stage, and then the other members, the original members, are projected on screen. It is the weirdest and the most fascinating thing I've seen as far as tech is concerned. The use of lights, and yeah, it was, obviously I couldn't record. You're not allowed to record. After the show, we all met up and had it was like a little reunion. So her mom was there, myself, my hubby, Antonia, of course, Antonia's sister. It was Antonia's sister's birthday, so her with her friends.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So that was what I did last week. And this is the final thing I used. This is David Jack skin cushion. I actually went to David Jack to have a facial done, and then I tried the moisturizer because I've got really dry skin. My moisturizer has to moisturize, otherwise it's useless to me. And most of the moisturizers I see, I have to put oil in it to make it like really moisturize the way I want to be moisturized. So I really love this, and this is my second jar. It's a bit expensive, and it's not big enough, but it's good. It's good. It does the job. If you're interested in what I've been doing, that's what I've been doing. How are you? Talk to me. Also, during the Christmas break, I watched this show called Yellowstone. Have you seen it? Yellowstone is, I've been in Yellowstone universe for the past few weeks. I watched all 5 seasons. Then I went back to see the prequel, which is 1883 and 1943. It is the story of a family from obviously 18th, 17th century up until, and is written up until now, how they came to the Americas, you know, how complicated that story is, or not complicated, depending on how you see it. But some of the things that got me thinking was 1883 is like horse carriages, like even the 1943 there were horse carriages as well. It's like horses before they started introducing motor cars in the US. So can you imagine in sub-zero weather in Montana having to be on a horse carriage? I was like, thank God I was born in this century, because what? They had some of the scenes where a wolf came into the house and attacked one of the nurses in the house. It was like nature and man lived side by side, and it wasn't. Yeah, it was beautiful and the mountains, but it was also dangerous. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. yeah, so I've been in that universe, in the universe of Yellowstone. And one of the things I was watching, finishing the last few seasons episodes the other day, and what's his name? Jamie, the son, who, if you haven't watched it, it's not a spoiler. Jamie, anyway, who is the son? I won't tell you. Okay, he's the son. Jamie is the son, right? So he's now found out a few things about his birth. He's gone in to look for his birth father, and he went to speak to his birth father, and his birth father said, I don't know why your dad told you this. You should go back to where you came from. Don't even try and connect with me, because everyone I've ever loved, and everyone who ever loved me, I have killed. And he stayed, and he went back to try and have a relationship with this man. I was like, if somebody tells you who they are, believe them. What are you doing? He tells you this is who I am, but that deep need within him, that needs to connect, that he feels the void that he feels he needs to fill. He thinks it's going to be by connecting with this father. And we know, if you've seen the show, you know how that ended. So that's been me. I've been trying to read more. There's a book I'm reading at the moment, African Love Stories. I've only just started, and it's edited by Ama Ata Ido. I don't know if that's how you put Ido. It's Ido. Ama Ata Ido, who is a Ghanaian author. She's deceased now. So this is an anthology of all collection of stories from different authors. So this is her way of showcasing and bringing light to authors that we would normally not have heard of. And so there are authors like El Sadawi, Ogundipe, Magona, Tajjo, Krog, Abulela, Adichie, I think that's Chimamanda Adichie, Oyeyemi, Wagoro, Atta, so her story is in there as well, Manyika, and Ben Ghana. So it's a collection of love stories, African love stories. When I'm done, I'll tell you about it. So that's what I've been doing. What have you been doing? What have you been up to? Talk to me. How's the year been treating you? Are you excited about 2026? Are there any things that you're looking forward to? Remember the beginning of 2025, I did this challenge where I was like, no sugar, no bread, move every day. Well, I'm back at it for 12 weeks. No sugar. So this is my week 4. I haven't had sugar in my tea. I haven't had a pastry. I haven't had croissant. You people know how I love my croissant. This is why I have a double chin. Croissant is the reason. You know how I love my croissant? I haven't had a croissant in 4 weeks. I haven't had a cake. I haven't had a donut. Listen, when you give yourself a challenge, it's like everywhere I turn to. The other day I was like, gosh, what I would do for a couple of puff puffs. A couple of puff puffs. What I would do for just a bite of a donut. No donut. But I've been good. I've been feeling good. I feel like it's been good for my body. I don't know. I haven't lost any weight, I don't think, but it's been good. I think my double chin has gone in a bit. You can still cut a surface with this cheekbone though, can't you? But my double chin is still there, still there. But yeah, so that's a challenge I've given myself. I think it's just good, like a refresh at the beginning of the year. And no bread. I haven't had bread. I have not tasted bread in 4 weeks. After 12 weeks, see when I handle that bread right this, the bread will like, Landry. Oh yeah, so I just thought to check in with you guys, find out how you're doing, and yeah, what's the plan for the year? I'm finishing co-producing How I Met Mine. I also want to come up with a podcast. I want to talk about dying. I feel like more people need to talk about it. I've been saying this, that we need to talk about dying. I've got a title for it. I just need to get my acts together. I think before the end of the year, the podcast will be ready. And I'll try and build this channel, go live every day, even if it's for half an hour, and do my coloring and chat with people. Yeah, and yeah, continue to build, continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to I want to write. I want to write more. I've got an idea for a short. I've got an idea for a feature. Yeah, yeah. Just create more. Create more. In these times, in these crazy times that we live in, depending on where you live, times are crazy. In fact, it's not depending on where you live. Wherever you live, the world is a crazy place. Even more so right now. Um, or maybe the world has always been crazy, but the mask has now been lifted. So it's good to just carve time out for creativity, and that's what I've been trying to do in my life. I hope you get the privilege, you get the opportunity to be able to do the same in your life. I wish you all the best in 2026, all of your heart's desires, everything that you've always desired is yours in 2026. Um, Even if it's a difficult year, it's already a difficult year for a lot of people. Um, all I wish for you is ease and a lot of joy, pockets of joy wherever you can find it. Okay, thank you for listening to my yap, 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 yap. I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and follow me. Okay, take care.